So now it's my turn to present.
All right.
Thank you. I think we've heard a lot of stuff tonight about science, and it's been pretty one-sided, to be honest, right? A lot of stuff going on, because what is science, anyway, right? Really? Just systematic study of the natural behavior of the world through observation and experiment? Okay, right? There's more to it than that. And so I've always had a complicated relationship with science, and I wanted to share some of that with you. So I made a presentation entitled, "They Blinded Us with Science," an expose on the facts and fictions behind science. Let's start out here. I'm going to take you back to the year 2001, which is the year I think we'll remember for being the peak of both film and music and nothing else. At the time, I was a 7th grader. I'm showing you that picture so that you understand what was happening here. You know what I mean? Like in my heart. And please keep that in mind for everything that happens after this. Shut up. I was in 7th grade. My 7th grade science teacher was this woman, Stacy Overhart. Sorry, I didn't even know her. I just realized this kind of feels like maybe not appropriate to just put her name and face up there. But she wasn't a nice lady. She was mean. She was really mean to me. I was not a good student. And at one point we had this project where we had to extract things from a jar and like separate them through chemical process. And she, in front of the whole class, said, "And this one is so easy that even Robert can't mess with it." Yeah, it's a mean, shitty thing to say someday. I'm glad you agree. Guys, number one, it's not appropriate to say that because she was a salaried teacher. I was a student. Not a good thing to say. Also, there was an age gap of about 27 years. Feels like bullying, right? Also, this happened 2 weeks after 9/11. I was sensitive. I think we all were. And finally, my conclusion led me, that's not how you fucking talk to a child. It's a shitty thing. Right, thank you. So that's led to my hypothesis that I have followed my entire life, and I hope you join me. Hypothesis, science is fucking bullshit, right? As I want to go through this, I'm going to prove to you some ways that science is bullshit. Number one, science keeps informing us that bees are dying at an alarming rate, but guess what? They're always showing up, ruining my picnics and my movies. Next slide. Make up your mind, science, right? What's happening here? Next slide, please. Bill Nye, famous teeny scientist. Bill Nye? No. Yeah. Bill Nye recently weighed in on Star Wars versus Star Trek, because apparently we're asking Bill Nye about movies now, and he said that Star Wars is bad because it has magic in it. It's not real. Which means that Bill Nye went to the movies and saw a Wookiee and was like, fake, and then left the theater. Yeah, smart. Genius guy. Make up your mind, science. What the fuck? Next slide. Atheists. Atheists like to use science to prove that there's no God, but guess what? If there's no God, who carried me in my darkest hour? Make up your mind, science. Next one. Apparently, we descended from apes, right? That's the story, but if we descended from apes, next slide, why do banana runs taste the worst? Doesn't make sense. We should have mastered artificial banana flavoring by now. Make up your mind, science. Next slide. Dolphins. Dolphins are supposed to be super smart, right? They're the smartest animals in the world or whatever. That's what science is always saying. And then... They're so smart, how come the only show that a dolphin's ever starred in is Flipper? That shit ran for 88 episodes. That's 3 seasons. He solved crimes as a dolphin. How do you keep that going for 88 episodes? Stop doing crime at the docks. End of the show. Problem solved. Make up your mind, science. Next, Pluto. God damn it, Pluto. Pluto was a planet, right? We all learned that. They took it away. They downgraded it to dwarf planet size. Because apparently it was smaller, therefore it's not a planet anymore. Really? That's not how things work. Right? Just because something's smaller doesn't mean it is not what it is, right? Next thing you know, you're going to be telling me that Drew's penis isn't a penis! Make up your mind, science! Yeah,
I like to think of it as agile.
I bet you do.